right now. Hey guys. Hello. It's your favorite girl, Inga Nykole. Guys, what's going on? First of all, let's get this camera together. Okay, boom. So we are live. You want to know something funny? I didn't know how to start the live. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, oh my gosh, how do I go live? Like you start the live, but you don't know how to go live. And so, hey guys, your favorite girl, Inga Nykole. We are about to have a good time today. And so I'm so excited to be a part of your day. It is Saturday. And so hopefully you're ready to learn some things about going live, y'all. I am giving in the house on a Saturday. We are just getting money. And that's really what it's all about. Y'all know that I'm super techie, right? And so when I see all these lights, I'll be like, the lights are blinding me. So let me try something here real quick with this one because it is making me sleep. All right. And so y'all already know that I help brand new entrepreneurs start, grow, and fund their business, right? How do I do that? By providing access to capital, which is free money for your business, y'all. This is what life is all about. All right. So I provide access to capital, which is free money for your business. We also provide business funding. That means that you can either get a loan or business credit. I help you do that. We help you with personal development and also professional development. I've been an accountant for over 20 years, and this is literally what I do. And so what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to share my screen with y'all. The other day, I remember going live, and I got to check. Let me tell the people on YouTube that we're live, guys, or the people on Instagram that we're live. So let me tell y'all this. One of the things that I love to do, because everybody wants to be able to have support when they're doing something, right? And so here's what I do. I always have a giveaway. And so today, the first person that comes and goes live with me, meaning that they comment, tell me their city and state, you're going to get a prize. And here's what I love about this. This is going to be recorded. Then this is also going to be added to my funnel. And so you guys are part of my American history in a way. So part of my YouTube history we got going on. So I'm about to tell the people on Instagram that we are live and we're going to have a good time. All right. So are you ready, guys? You want to get yourself a notebook, a pen, a piece of paper. So, because I'm going to teach you some things today about how to be able to secure grants for your business. It's not a hard thing to do. It's just what you have to do. See, because if you do the steps that I'm going to tell you, you're going to be able to get a grant and you're going to be so happy about that. And so here we go. Let me just tell y'all, I want you to get your phones out and tell somebody that you know, Instagram, social media, TikTok, wherever you go, that come live with Inga Nykole. And then I want y'all to share the link with them. And so I am about to say we are live. Here we go. I'm doing mine. You do yours. You want the people to know where you are. Guys, you know you can follow me on Instagram at Inga Nykole. You can follow me on Facebook. You can join our Facebook community at getgrantsdaily.com. And of course, you know you're already here on YouTube. Let's go. Join. I'm telling them, join us now. And a party sign. All right. And so I just saw the and wait, I gotta put the YouTube too. You guys, I go through all of this because this is all about like streaming and telling people, and this is what live is for. And so again, don't forget to tell me your city and state where you're chiming in from. And we're about to do this thing. We're about to get some free money. We're gonna apply for a grant. That's one of the first things that we do. So I'm putting them that we're live. People know. I did mine. Did you do yours? We are live. They can see it. I shared it and done. And so hopefully we can get this together. All right. So I want to be able to share my screen with you. I got a couple of things to share right now. So one of the things that we're going to do today, we're going to apply for a grant together. So how to find and apply for grants for your business. How to find and apply for grants for your business. Real simple. You can either see me and let me check the YouTube to see what it looks like over here. And make sure you also can hear me because I like to have a good volume going on. And so get ready to buckle in as I share this information with you right now. Let's see what we got going on. And I'm looking and I see it and I'm just going to wait. All right. So how to find and apply for grants for your business, guys. Listen, I'm going to show you how to discover to discover and secure funding for your business through grants. This guide is going to walk you through finding these opportunities, crafting winning proposals, and navigating through the application process. All right. So if you're ready, I want you in ready or is right. And so here's what we're going to do. I'm sharing with the YouTube. So I know you see that part. And all right. So next slide, please. That's me. Why pursue business grants? Listen, there's no repayment, unlike loans. Grants are free capital, free money. And I say it all the time. Who wants to get more free money, right? This preserves your cash flow, reduces your financial risk, and it gives you incredibility. You give credibility to win, guys. You don't have to worry about not having money because you are going to be in the right place at the right time, right? And so it gives you credit and enhanced credibility because winning grants is going to validate your business concept, and it's going to let people know, investors, whoever they are, that we believe in you, that the customers believe in you because you're getting these grants and because you have money to facilitate your business, to grow your business. You're also going to be able to get valuable connections, guys. Imagine the people that you work with that give you money, that see you doing well. They're only going to want to give you even more money, right? And so you could do grants, you could get membership. Sometimes they have cohorts. We have a cohort that you can do, right? You get a grant from us, you join our business cohort. We show you how to get these great opportunities. And now you're connected with us to learn even more and more and more all the time, right? You can get training, networking. This stuff is valuable for your business. And so this is why you want to be able to get grants as often as you can, all right? And so I'm going to ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would you like to have a little bit of practice right now to unlock your first free grant? You want to do that? So what I'm going to do, I got to stop and check the temperature in the room and see what y'all got going on. But do you want to be able to get a grant right now? Huh? Do you want to be able to do that? What? I can't see you. It's okay. They can't see me, guys. My sister came to tell me that they can't see me. If you can't see me, that's okay, because I see you guys. So I don't know why you can't see me, but we're going to keep on going. Can you see anything? Hey, Peggy from New York. You can't see anything? Hey, Inga. This is wild. I want to know why. Oh, so maybe, guys, let me check my camera, y'all, real quick, okay? It says I don't have access. This is so crazy. You can see now? Okay. I was like, you can't see nothing? This is crazy. I'm glad y'all can see me. Guys, this is what live is crazy. Alfred, what's going on? Hey, Peggy, Dawn, Paul, now you can see me. My tech person's in the background like, oh, we can't see you, tech person, aka my sister. But all right, and so, guys, what we're going to do real quick right now, and I hope that you can see, I'm going to share my screen again, right? I love the stars. Hey, y'all. We're doing a grant. If you've never done this grant before, we're about to do this grant right now. Dawn's going to come in if she can't see me again and just tell me one more time that you can't see me again. But this is called the Galaxy Grant, guys. I always like to start off with the grant, right? Today is going to just be a training about how to get the funding, where to seek the funding, and how to write the perfect proposal. But we're going to start off with the grant. So this is the Galaxy Grant. It's $2,450, right? It is a nonprofit organization called Hidden Star, and they've been doing this for 8 years. 30-second grant. I always promise to give you the money. And so right now, while you see this grant, and I hope you see it, guys, if for some reason you don't see me, I want you to go to galaxyofstars.org. This grant is so easy. Enter it every single month. It's literally like a lottery. You're going to win $2,550. All right. And so type away with me, guys. I'm typing my name. Don't put my name. If you put not my name, I'm going to win. So I want you to put your name, right? Then you want to put your email. And guys, look, this email that I'm putting, this is an email that if you need to reach me or if I can help you or support you in any way, then you're going to go to this email. All right. But this is the email that I'm putting for my grant, putting my work, my office, zip code, put your own. All this information is going to be your own. Ethnicity, you see the star. So if there's a star, then you have to put the information. A lot of people don't like to share who they are. They feel like they're going to get discriminated against, or they may not have the opportunity because of whatever it is. But put the information, because one of the things that a grantor needs is to know about who they're servicing, because this is part of what a grant is, statistics. And so when they ask this information, they really do need that help, right? Are you male, female, or you prefer not to send? And that's all right. All right. What is your business status? I would like to start a business, or I currently own a business, right? If they ask you who you're referred by, I want you to say Inga Nykole at Get Grants Daily, right? Did I type right? Inga Nykole at Get Grants Daily. Get Grants Daily. I did it. Type it just like that, guys. You're going to agree with the entry, and just like that, submit. Guess what happened? You just applied for a grant. I'm so excited for you. All right. And so the next thing we're going to do is I want to come back and make sure that you're here. Check the comments. Hey, Peggy. Hey, isn't that a popular grant? Kwame is very popular. Listen. Hey, you guys. Hey. So, guys, I'm going to talk to you today about how to get this winning grant, how to write this proposal. It's real easy. It's nothing too serious. If you take a relaxed stand, this is kind of why I got my Saturday clothes on, right? Because it's a relaxed thing. This is not a tight knit. You don't need like a tight fitted blazer. I got to be perfect. Speak from your heart. Share what you do. Let people know who you are, why you do what you do, how you do what you do, and what do you need the money for. If you could do that, you're going to get this money. All right. So let's get into this proposal. I'm closing out one link, guys. Work with me. I am going back to share my screen. If you can see me, somebody scream. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. So, guys, here's what we're doing. Next slide, please. I'm talking when I say next slide, I'm talking to myself. Guys, there are so many. I hope that y'all can see. I'm not going to say it anymore. I'm going to believe it in my heart that you guys can see. But anyway, types of business grants. Guys, so you have the federal grants, you have state and local grants, you have corporate grants, and you also have non-profit grants, right? Corporate grants is going to be a business grant. And then there's something called SBIR, right? SBIR grant. Let me tell you about this. So an SBIR grant or STTR grant is a small business innovation research grant. It's competitive and it encourages small businesses to engage in federal research, right? And so when you go to federal research, you're going to have to go to a website called sam.gov, right? Write that down. sam.gov. This is where you're going to get something called a cage code, right? And you're also going to get a SAM number and a UEI number. And this puts you in a place to be able to get federal grants. I'm going to be very honest with you. It's very important that you know that when you're looking for those kinds of grants, federal grants, you're going to require some support. I'm not saying that you can't do it on your own, but you're going to do so much better when you have support. Whenever I apply for federal grants, I'm working with a team. Even me, after all the time of years that I've spent preparing finances, helping people increase their income and doing grants, I still work with a team on federal grants. And I'm talking about a team of sometimes 20, 30, 40, 50 people and across several states just to get grants. And so federal grants are not easy. They're very complicated and the application is thick. And I do mean thick, all right? Not to discourage you, I'm just making sure you know the types of business grants that are available to you, but you can also get them, right? The STTR, right? The purpose of this grant is a small business technology grant, and it also funds businesses that are going to have innovative solutions. Like STEM is a good way to put it. If you know about STEM, then you can do STEM grants through the STTR, right? And in our community, you learn so much more about all of these kind of grants. State and local is a place where you can find grants. They're targeted to economic development, economic empowerment, workforce development, making sure that your business grows. Delaware has a grant. There's so many. I think Delaware, Atlanta, Texas, they have grants that are state and local that you can even do things like fix up your outside building, buy signage with a grant, fix the sidewalk, make your area or your street where you work beautified. I have a client in Delaware that was able to get an $85,000 grant and then turn around and get a $100,000 grant. Let me tell you why. His street, the small store in Wilmington, Delaware, his street was impacted by, you know how they have the road work? The road work made the street have a closure. And because of the street closures, customers had to go all around the river and through the woods just to get to his store. They had to go back around, turn a left, make a right, go over the bridge, come back around. And that discouraged customers. And because that was discouraging his customers, I said, you should ask the city to give you money because this is really impacting your business. He said, are you serious? He literally asked and they gave him $85,000, turned around and gave him $100,000. That's $185,000 from the state and local government because my street was being fixed and that impacted my business, right? They give out grants in your state and local government for you to do programs in the community and so many other things that we can talk about as you continue to work with our community. Corporate grants, guys, we see these grants and I post them all the time. Y'all see the FedEx grant, you see the Amber grant, you see the Chase, if you were with me in New York, y'all saw the JP Morgan Chase opportunities. Corporations, if you are working with a corporation or do business with corporation, literally go on your AI or go on your Google, look up that business name and ask, do you have a grant? Does UPS have a grant? Does AT&T have a grant? Does T-Mobile have a grant? Does Maximus Financial Group, wink, wink, have a grant. Many, many, many large companies offer grants to start because they want to see you win. And they also want to know that what you're doing can align with the interests that they have for the community as well. So this is a synergy and collaboration that you can work together with corporations, right? Nonprofits. If you're a nonprofit in the comments, I want you to put some money bags in the comment. Nonprofits, the world of funding is opening. When I say that they give y'all all this free money if you are a nonprofit. Foundations, a foundation is usually a family, right? That whose grandmother's grandmother left money for your business to work. Maybe they left money for a hospital, left money for community parks, left money for the SPCA, left money for entrepreneurs just like you. There's so many family or foundations that are in your local area that are giving out money. And associations also provide grants as well. Also, other nonprofits provide grants for you. Did you know that? One of the things for homework that I want you to do is I want you to type, tell me some local foundations in my city and state that offer me grant money for my business, and say what it's for my business, for helping children, for feeding the homeless, whatever it is. Ask AI. Guys, I'm a believer in AI. It has all the information that you could ever need in it because the whole wide world is dumping into it. And so I promise you the answer is there in your local community. And make sure you say in my city and state, in Wilmington, Delaware, or in Philadelphia, PA, wherever you are, what foundation in Philadelphia, PA will give grant money for, right? I literally just found a grant called the Pro Literacy Grant. And I don't remember exactly where it's from, but it's an organization that gives out grants for book writing, for authors, right? They give money for authors who are making a compelling impact in their community. And so that's amazing. And so these are the types of business grants that are available to you. How do you find grant opportunities, guys? Research online, right? I already told you AI is a real thing. I believe in AI. AI knows. The only thing I say about AI is you definitely do have to do some fact checking to look at the dates to make sure that that grant is still open. Because I find that a lot of times the grant is available to us, but is the deadline passed or coming up? Sometimes they tell you about grants that are coming, grants that have passed. But what I want you to do is make sure that you make yourself a chart, right? And this is something, again, that you can find in our community. You want to make yourself a chart of the grants and when they're opening. I have in my calendar, whenever I see a grant that has passed or that's coming soon, sometimes it might say coming in the fall, I make sure I make a chart and I set myself an alarm. And when that day comes, I'm on that website to see if I could be approved for that grant, or especially have my clients approved for that grant. All right. You want to start with something called grants.gov. Remember, these are federal opportunities. So grants.gov, you're going to work with a professional, get set up for your SAM number, get set up for that UEI number. That is called your unique entity identifier. You're going to get set up there to explore the grant opportunities. You can also go to the Get Grants Daily community. Woo, woo. That's us, guys. We have this amazing interactive community where we're posting grants every single day. And if you work closely with us or if you subscribe with us, then we're also posting grants directly to your personal client portal so that you can have these grants either applied for on your behalf. You can get the link to the grant. You can get the answer to the grant with the link, or we can do the grant for you. Done for you. So Get Grants Daily Community is the hottest thing smoking right now to find grants. Grant Watch, grants for creators, and of course, I've already said AI. All of these are amazing places to find grants that you're looking for. Local resources. Guys, every state has economic development. I want you to go to your state economic development, your state, I don't know, Georgia economic development. Douglasville is a city in Georgia. So even each city has economic development, right? The other day, I was on my first city council meeting, hooty hoo, right? And we literally went over the budget for the city of Newport News, Virginia. And even that budget is giving out grants. They share all of the money that they had given out, whether it be for service, whether it be for people, whether it be for grants. And so it was really cool to be able to see and witness something that I do every day, but now that I'm working with in the back scenes. And so even your local government or local state entity is going to have money available for you. Google is your friend. Chamber of Commerce. Ask them for programs. And your bank. Guys, don't forget your bank. Ask your bank. Your bank knows so many people. Like your bank, not only may your bank have an opportunity for you, but your bank also has so many clients that they work with. They know. This is what making connections is all about. Joining those women's associations, your Facebook groups, all of that. One of the things I want to tell you about finding great opportunities that's very important, and I want this to stick in your head. If you find a great opportunity and they ask you to make an investment, $10, $15, $20, $25, that's cool. Amber Grant is an amazing grant. It is $10. I know they have the one grant for Women Foundation or something that's like $10. But if the grant gets over $25, you want to run away from that. You want to run away from that. When you see these other grants, these are mini grants generally, and usually the money that's pooled is like resources combined together, and that's how they're able to give that money out. But just be careful when they're asking for money for the grant, right? And also another thing, a grant writer cannot add their money. It is unethical for someone to write a grant for you if you're choosing to help have somebody write the grant for you and for them to add their service fee into the grant. It is not allowed. It is literally unethical, and it could make you lose that grant opportunity. So be careful of the way that you even have your grants written for yourself, right? Industry association, I think I already said. You want to join trade groups, volunteer groups, chamber of commerce. Ask your phone, guys. Literally, I take my phone and I talk to my phone like as I'm talking to you right now. If your phone is next to you, I'm telling you right now that your algorithm is about to do what algorithms do. And what is that? It is literally like, I don't know how to explain it, and I don't want to creep you out and say that your phone is bugged, but guess what? Your phone is going to start to answer questions for you, right? It's going to start to show you things that you talked about. You might be talking about cracked pepper cheese. I just made that up. And now you're going to see all these videos and all these advertisements about cracked pepper cheese just because you talked about it. And so talk to your phone. Straight up. Talk to your phone. I want y'all to get on your phone right now and say more money, more money, more money, more money. All right. I promise y'all all the money opportunities about to come to you. The other thing about finding grant opportunities, again, is to keep good records. I think I already said that. You want to maintain your calendar activities, set alarms, make charts. AI can also help you make that stuff. I'm coming off of sharing for a second so I can see your faces. The comment section is going crazy. I love you guys and I thank you for that. I really just want to see what you guys are doing, how y'all feeling out there. I talk very, very fast. But what we're about to do right now, before we go back to our presentation, is a quick giveaway. So I'm about to scroll these comments, and I want to say, if I am right, what's up, Peggy and Life Kill, and who else I got? Carrie and Kwame, that's my grant coordinator. Shay is my sideline coordinator. Who's that? Kareen. Hi, guys. Hey. So what I'm going to do is give away my first giveaway. And so for Peggy in New York, my first giveaway for you is going to be this grant proposal workbook. It's going to be a download. It's going to come to your email today. This is an amazing workbook that we wrote from Maximus Financial Group. And I was able to put, it's for you to be able to type inside of, to do your grant questions, to have all of your answers already ready. So when you go to apply for grants, you're already going to have everything you need right in front of you. All you want to have to do is copy and paste and get the grant. And so I hope you love this. Congratulations. A little bit of ASMR. Congratulations, Peggy, and thank you everybody for being here. All right. So I am looking a popular grant. It didn't show. Good morning. I'll always apply for the grant as soon as it's available. That's right. What's up, Philly? Social media. I know that's right. And okay, I'm going to see you, Karma. All right. But the websites are scams. Some, not all. Some websites are definitely scams. So be very careful. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm excited that you guys are here. Giving me life. Next slide. How to create a propelling grant proposal, strong grant proposal. So, guys, you want to make sure when it says align with funder priorities, you want to make sure that what you want to do is what the funder wants. Who's the funder? That's the person that's giving the money. Is what you want to do what they want to do? Do they want you to get money for what? It's not what you want to do. What do they want to do with their money? So you want to make sure. I always tell people when you're researching with the grant, you want to research what they like most, and then you want to tailor your proposal to address their goals, right? So when we're working with clients, we already have proposals kind of like a guide is already ready. But at any time, we can kind of pivot and shift all it to switch into the next best thing that we can say is in line with what we can do, because we're not embellishing or saying that we can do something that we can't get money, that we don't do the activity, but we're saying exactly what we do based on what they want. So if the grant says that we want to be able to serve you for mental health initiatives in underserved areas, what are we going to do? We're going to create a proposal based on our guide of what our company can do or what our organization can do for mental health in or underserved areas. I'm not going to go to suburbs. I'm not going to go to wealthy elite areas. I'm not going to go just anywhere. I'm going to go to underserved areas, and that is what my grant pitch is going to be tailored towards, right? If they say, I want you to do something that is going to help women be more, this lady has natural hair. So I want to give a grant for $5,000 to help hairstylists tailor to women who want to love their natural hair. Well, I'm not going to write a grant to say that I want to get hair extensions. I want to start a virgin hair company, right? I'm going to talk about working with natural hair and how we can use oils and massages and all the processes that we can take to work with natural hair, because I'm going to align with what the person wants us to do, the funder, the person giving out the money. I'm going to develop a realistic budget. Here's what's very important. We got $1 million dreams. If you got $1 million dreams, put some fire in the chat because you got $1 million dreams. And I want to see that fire, y'all. I'm following along on my phone. So put the fire in the chat if you got some $1 million dreams. And the reason I say that is because oftentimes, there's a grant that's available, and the grant might be for only $10,000. But what I'll find is we are literally asking or giving out a proposal that is $100,000. But the grant is only $10,000, $25,000, $30,000, $5,000. So you want your budget to be very realistic, right? And you want to make a detailed financial list of what you need. It says detailed financial projections. We'll get into that in our community as we grow forward. But for a startup grant, which is what most of us are going to be doing, detailed means I'm going to need $1,000 for marketing, $500 for food, $300 for material, $1,500 for the venue. Be specific in what you need exactly as you need it. Your job or your goal when you're working with the grantor is to create a picture with your words. In everything that you do, for people that don't know you, that have never seen you, that don't know anything about your organization, your only mission is to create a beautiful picture with your words so that you can become funded. All right. You just want to show exactly how they're used. And it says their expected impact. What that means is if I help this amount of people, this is the result that I expect to happen. Right. And again, working in our community, we'll learn more about how to prepare a detailed budget. Right. My screen is blacked out. Isn't that something? And so hopefully it comes back on, but we're going to keep on talking. And am I sharing? Stop sharing. I'm looking again. Miss LaWanda, and yes, Miss LaWanda's going to text me later about some paperwork, and the answer is yes. The answer is yes, guys. I'm just screen checking again to see what's going on. This is the second time that I've gone live on that I've tried to go live here, and I'm trying to do it directly from the software, directly from YouTube, because I feel like it's better engagement. But for whatever reason, I'm all the way back down. All right, but y'all can hear me though, right? Okay, and come back and see if we can catch us again. So let me come back here. Hey y'all. Well, yes, hey ma'am. I love it. I'm back black. It's not supposed to be black. I'm supposed to be sharing. Let's try again. Share. I see it now. I hope you see me now. If not, we work with. I'm gonna redo this for you guys later. All right. Demonstrate measurable outcomes. We already talked about that. Funders want to see concrete results from their investment. So how are we doing that? How are we going to be able to do what we said we're going to do? Where's the proof? Where can we show what we're going to get done for you based on the money that you give us? And you'll be able to measure it based on the people, the activity, and the results, right? And listen, when we're asking for grants, we're brand new. If you don't already have a way to measure your outcome, all you have to do is look for someone else that did what you did and use their outcome. Guys, we share. We share and cheat and all that good stuff. She said it was on. Do that again. Guys, all right, let's see. View. All right. I hope y'all can see me because I can see you guys. Do y'all see me? Hello. I'm checking it. I'm in the corner over here. Yes, no. Y'all know I be killing it in my head. Let me see. All right. I'm gonna go to the next slide. I do believe I shared something. Let me see. Yes, okay. Yay, guys. I'm back. All right, so we'll here for 1 second. So I'm gonna go to the next slide and then I'm gonna come back. I learned something. I learned. Okay, boom, I'm back. You hear me and see me. Okay, yo, thank you guys for working with me. Okay, now I am getting the hang of this YouTube. I'm in the corner. Hey, or oh, hey, yo. This is a trip. Thank you guys. And now it's back again. We're gonna keep on going, guys. And I will re-record this for you guys so you'll have it. This is wild. This is wild. So even stronger. This is how you make an even stronger opportunity for even stronger proposal, guys. Prove your work. We already said that. Once you're done, you want to be able to prove your work and be specific about it. So it's really important if you've ever been with anybody and they say, how are you going to deliver what you're doing? Right? How do you deliver? Like my sister asked me once, I would say, oh gosh, I'm going to make this grant community and it's going to be so incredible. And I'm going to write 100 grants for 100 people and I'm going to do it every single day. And they're going to pay $5,000 to join the community. And my sister says, you want to know what? She said, you want to know what? Tell me how you're going to deliver that. And I was like, I don't know. I guess you're right. How are you going to deliver the results? They always want to know, how are we going to deliver the results? And so we have to make sure that we scale back. Sometimes we want to have these big, wild, amazing dreams, but you want to start what you have so that you get good at what you do. All right. All right. I'm not going to go off the screen, Kareem. I promise. Use of funds. We already talked about that. How will you do this? We already talked about that. Use your niche to solve a problem. Guys, niches get riches. In our masterclass, we talk about that. If you can use what you do, everybody has a problem and they want it solved. Okay, for instance, there's girls. Extensions is a big thing. And I'm just using it because it's just the first thing in my mind. And I'm about to get my hair braided. But extensions are a big thing. What is the problem that a hairstylist is solving, right? If I'm getting hair extensions, either I'm trying to either make myself more attractive, in my opinion. Maybe I want to save time from doing my own hair. Maybe I'm going on vacation and I want to be hassle free. But there's a reason that you're doing what you do. And if you can explain why you do what you do and the problem that it solves, right? We have fitness trainers, and fitness trainers, they're not helping you just get fit. What are they doing? They're helping you have better mental health. They're helping you have better self-esteem, feel better about yourself. They're helping you achieve the goal and have a longer lasting life. There's so many things that people are doing. When you're thinking about who you are and what you do, think about the problem that you're solving, and then you'll be able to know how to sell your grant. Because remember, this is a word, this is you selling yourself with words. For instance, my screen's been black for half of today, but I'm sharing, I'm talking, and hopefully my energy is sharing, right? Hopefully you hear the excitement in my voice. Hopefully it's enough to keep you engaged to say, I know she's coming back. I know she's teaching me something. I want to be able to see because I'm painting the picture with my words. And so that's all you have to do. If you build a proposal from a strong foundation, you're going to be able to use that proposal over and over and over and over again. Start with the clear problem, the statement, like this is the problem, and you want to work toward the specific solution that you can prove to do. This is a lot, especially for somebody that's never written a grant before. But this is what I'm here for. This is what getgrantsdaily.com is here for. This is what our community is here for, right? Where you in our community, I'm going to show you it before we leave. And then also, this is what Saturday mornings, I'm here on Saturday morning without fail, guys. I literally am right here. If I'm not here live with you, then I have pre-recorded a video for you to be able to see so that you can learn. If you could learn to work towards the goal of the thing that you want to do, you're going to do so well in your business, all right? In your grant proposal. I learned things. I got to switch the slide and then come back. And so that's what I just did, right? I'm hearing you, girl. I know that's right, Peggy, right? Set yourself apart. You want to tell a story, right? You want to demonstrate your impact. You want to highlight your expertise, and you want to address the requirements, right? So telling the story, I don't have to say it anymore. Share your business. Share your journey. Share your mission. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want to impact the people? Why do you want to help the people, right? You want to connect emotionally while remaining professional, but don't be tight. Guys, I promise y'all, I'm in my favorite one-piece yoga outfit. Even I got a little gut busting to do, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm in my favorite one-piece Saturday. This is what I wear. If I wear this outfit every Saturday, I'd be feeling good about it. But let me tell you why. Remaining professional. You could be professionally relaxed. I'm not giving professional today. I'm giving casual Saturday. We're having girl guy time. We're having a community time today, right? Right. But you want to explain why your work matters. When you're talking about a grant, it's very important that when they say, tell us about why our money could impact your mission or it could help grow your business or help with your business, we do not give pity parties. We give resilience parties. We give overcoming parties. We give testimonies about how we can do this and how we're going to make a difference and how we're going to keep this thing going. With your generous donation, I am going to conquer the world because of you. And who doesn't want to know that we got this done because you made it happen for me? It's a big deal. And so telling that story is being compelling. It's almost a good example of the screen being a black today, but we could tell the story. I might do a exercise for us to have like a black screen and you tell me a story and see if I stayed engaged or if I was busy being on my phone. Right. Right. So tell that story. You want to share. And sometimes the grants will say, tell us about yourself. Why are you so passionate about what you do? Y'all better lay it on them. This is your time to talk. This is your time to share. If they ever ask you for a video, here in this place, optional, it'll say, provide a 2 to 3 minute video. You better get on that camera. When I say you better get on that camera and sell yourself, you're going to get on that camera and be like, hi, my name is Peggy, and I help entrepreneurs, or I help women, or I do whatever it is I do, right? Hi, my name is Miss LaWanda Jones, and I am a daycare provider for over 20 years. And the reason that I provide daycare services is for women so that they don't ever have to worry that their children are in good hands while they're off work earning. Come on now, let's get this money. We're going to talk to them about what we're doing. My name is Dawn Paul, owner of Fat Chance Productions. I'm just shouting out people that are here, like my silent shout out. Owner of Fat Chance Productions. And I want to give innovative kitchen solutions and good food and a great experience to women, especially those that are impacted by their military husband syndrome. I made that part up, but it's something like that. Go something like that. But she wants to do smart kitchens and good food and a great time. Beef cakes is on the way, right? Come on now. That's right. That part. This is what we're going to do. We're going to sell ourselves. All right. Demonstrate impact. Again, we already talked about impact. You'll learn more in the community. And impact just means this. Everybody knows 2 or 3 people, right? So if I have if I just list for a small number, I want to do a women's empowerment event for 10 people. And because I share and impacted these 10 women, those 10 women will each go tell 3 people. So my direct impact are the 10 women that I was able to help, that came, that had food, that had community, that shared, and we had an amazing connecting of a time. That's 10 women that I directly impact. But then those 10 women are all going to get on their phone and be like, girl, you should come see Inga Nykole. We had a good time. Get great done. We'll get this money. And they're going to go tell 3 of their friends, right? So that is an indirect impact. Inga Nykole directly impacted the 10 women at the brunch. And then those women went and told their girlfriends or friends or whoever it was, 3 of those, because everybody knows 2 to 3 people. They told 3 people. So that's the 10 women that I directly impact. The 3 women each that they impact, that's 10 times 3 is 30 women impacted. So because of your generous donation for this small brunch of 10 women, I'm able to impact 40 people. That's 30 because 10 times 3 each is 30, and the 10 people. So I directly impact 10 people, but I indirectly impact 30 people. So because of your generous donation, 40 lives can be changed today because of this small $5,000 contribution. And I'm so excited to hear for it. And then also on top of that, I'm going to send you videos. I'm going to shout you out on my social media. I'm going to write you a thank you letter. And I will see you next year for some more money. And that is literally how you get the grant, y'all. Let's go. All right, let's do the giveaway. Where we at? Let me see. There I am, giving. I'm back. And so I'm going to give I'm a home health care provider, and we're going to get some money for that. I know that they have opportunity for home health care providers. Mental health is a big deal. Imagine that people that have to be home, that need mental health care. I would definitely be looking for mental health grants, for activity grants, for the people that are served, so that they're able to do more things, like be able to go outside or do activities, or even if they're homebodies and they can't go outside, but what fun artsy type things can you bring to them? So we should talk about the impact that you can make for people. I think that's amazing. It's a lot of grants. Kwame, talk to him. Let's get that. Kwame, if you join our community, Kwame's our grant coordinator, and he's listening today to see the needs. So guys, while you're here right now, I want you to drop in the chat what you want a grant for. The reason I want you to do that is because Kwame's here today, and he'll be able to share with you. He'll be able to share with you in our community on our wall the grants that could be available for you. It's just the link to the grant, how it works, and when it's going to be over. So right now, if you're still here, drop in the comments. And so what I want to do now, Corinne, Let me see. Is that Corinne? Corinne, I want to give a prize to Corinne because she has commented the most, and I appreciate that. I absolutely love it. I'm learning too. You go, girl. You don't have to be perfect. Just persistent. Keep going. That's right, Peggy Tom. So, Corinne, I have a candle line. My affirmation candle, right? Guys, I don't just do grants. So, this is my candle line. You see that? Inga Nykole candle collection. And you're going to get this candle. It's one of my favorites. Inga Nykole candles, guys. Giveaways. I told y'all to do giveaways, right? Mm-mm-mm. When I say it smells so good, I sent it to my friend in Brooklyn, New York. You only literally, there's 3 wicks here, but you only have to light 1 wick. Your whole house gonna be smelling like the good stuff. It's going to be smelling so amazing. And so this is going to be for you. Make sure that you go send me your email to support@inganykole.com. And Corinne, so thank you for your engagement and for all your comments and for the keeping the community alive. Y'all making me so happy. Thank you, yeah. Anyway. You want to highlight your expertise, all right? So as you're highlighting your expertise, guys, you want to showcase your talents and also showcase your team talents also. Y'all lost the light, but I'm still here. You want to also showcase your team's talents also. 1 second, 1 second. All right, cool. So you want to showcase your team's talents also. The people want, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur and you are just you, nobody else is with you, are you really a business owner? You got to think about that. Part of the homework I want you to do is, are you an entrepreneur or a business owner? And what is the difference? Because it's not the same thing. And so a lot of times we come out, we step out on faith and we start our business, we leave our job and we out here working and hustling and we're just a one-man band. When I tell you guys, I done got a lot done being a one-man band for many, too many years. I've been rolling solo. There was a time where I had the best time of life. And personally in business is when we have a staff, when you got a team that's making it happen for you. I promise you, you have to make sure that you're not by yourself. You cannot do this by yourself. Having other people, and it's hard. I do this, and being able to share and allow responsibility or put the responsibility on other people and expect that they're going to get it done for the team, it's a hard thing. But grants want to know that you have a team. Nobody can do anything by themselves. How could they do it by themselves, right? And so I want you to make sure that as you're growing, there's VAs out there, guys. There's people out there that will work for you, with you, for a minimal amounts. For minimal amounts, they will help you. You can get a VA for cents on a dollar. Somebody just to help you out so that you're not alone. But you want to highlight your team's qualifications, right? I'll talk about myself. You know that I'm grants, I do taxes, strategic planning and all of that. And then Jen, she's amazing at business credit, at personal credit. She's gonna get you the bank loan. We call her David Ruffin. My sister, who's always, she's literally been here for 2 weeks. Like, do you want me to do something? Is there something I could do? I think I'm an IT expert now because of her. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna show you. But she's been volunteered her services. She definitely is so good at it. But she does helps with the IT in the backhand, make sure that it looks good. I got my other sister sometimes that helps me out in her spare time. She, like, literally right now while we're on the live, she's dropping me grants. We as a team, again, guys, you can't do it by yourself. And then even working with all of you, as we're working with all of you, you guys are helping us to be able, number one, to keep the energy in the community, to tell other people about us. And so we are, again, and this is what community is all about, guys. And so just make sure that you're able to highlight other people and that you really do consider having a team for yourself. You may not be there in the beginning, right? It does cost money to hire people, have a team, but you can contract here and there for the things that you need. Make sure that you consider that. Address the requirements, guys. Every grant has a requirement. No matter, even if I give the grant out on our page or on social media or wherever it is, I want you to read what the grant says. Read the requirements. You got to be 18 or older. You got to be a U.S. citizen. You got to live in Canada. You have to help women. You have to help men. You got to sell paperweights. Whatever it is, you want to read it. We were doing a grant in Delaware when I was visiting Georgia. I was doing an audit in Georgia about a month ago. And my sister and she came down for some R&R while I worked and did a trip. But we were doing a grant called the EDGE grant in Delaware. It's a really good grant. People do get awarded this grant, $50,000 for startup businesses. And I honestly had seen the grant, read about it, but I hadn't particularly done the application before. My sister's doing the application, and we noticed that one of the things for the grant said you have to print the grant out, sign it, and get it notarized for the grant to be valid. I promise you, I may not have ever read that part of the grant. Some people would not have read that. And they would, because you can apply online and send it. But if you apply online and send it and didn't do the last part about getting the notary, you're out. You're out. One requirement and you're out. If the grant says use 500, 300 to 500 words and it doesn't have an asterisk or stop you, guys, do word count. As a matter of fact, I want you to do character count. Because if you do the character count, it's going to make it smaller. You don't want to go outside of the parameter of the number because if you do, you will not get the grant, right? It's the easiest thing. I'd rather, if I'm going to get 5,000 grant proposals, I would much rather hurry up and get the ones that's disqualified out the way. All these is disqualified. And now I only have 20 to review instead of 5,000. Because for real, most people don't follow directions. They don't. They don't. They don't. But here in our community, we follow directions, right? We read and we're going to get this money. So just know their requirements. And don't, like we said, make sure that you're in line with what the grantor wants. All right. And so we're up there, guys. I'm back over here. The grant process. Verify your eligibility. We already talked about that. Do you meet the requirement? All of them, not some of them. Don't waste your time. You either do or you don't. Here's the only thing I ask. Can I ask this? Can I get a yes in the comments? If I could get a yes in the comments, if you come across the grants, guys, because I'm just me and Kwame and Shay and whoever we have that are looking for grants, and people are always sending them. But if you see a grant, please send it to me. Don't assume that I already have it. Number one, we're sharing and we're building wealth for our community, for our people. I can say for our people because mostly, no matter, I've been in business for a very long time, and my audience is my audience. And every now and then I might get someone outside of our Black, Brown, African American community, but for the most part, this is what it is. And so I can guarantee that this is who I work with. This is what we do. And so I want to be able to continue to pour into our people and our community. And so as you find a grant, can I get a yes that even if you don't qualify for it, or even if you're applying for it, send it to me. Inbox me, tag me wherever you see it. I want to know the grant. Tag me. All right. But verify your eligibility. Make sure that you meet the qualifications. Don't waste your time. Before you start writing your grant, practice your grant, right? Prepare your documents. Look at all the questions. Read over it. Don't fill it out. Write it out. Get it together. Then it's going to be so much easier. And then I want you guys to get used to making a document for yourself where you can have the answers already ready. This is something that we do in your community. Whenever we send you a grant link, you're also going to get the community. You're also going to get the link to the answers to paste into the link into the grant to make it so much faster and easier for you. All right. So make sure that you get prepared. Have all the answers. Read it over. Think it through. Pray about it if that's what you got to do, and then you're going to have a better opportunity of getting that grant. Make your draft application is basically what we said, right? Word count, we already talked about that. Review, proofread, drop it in AI, let AI proofread it. Let me tell you this, and submit it before the deadline, way before the deadline. Guys, by the time they get to the deadline, wouldn't you rather have, I want to be remembered when I'm doing a grant application. I want people to know that I was here. I want them to know that they saw me and I stand out. And so I want to be first in line, not last in line. See, because when I'm first in line, I'm going to get a better seat. It's like going to a party. I'm up front. I'm in the front row at the concert, right? Right? Would you rather be in the front? And so if I'm in the front and my grant was read first, then guess what? They're going to remember me. I struck a chord with them from the beginning. I helped entrepreneurs start, fund, and grow their business by providing them access to free grant money, business funding, professional development, and personal development. Why do I do that? I do that because as a woman with over 20 years of domestic violence, finances was an issue for me. I stayed in terrible situations because I was afraid to step out and take care of myself. I was afraid that I would not be able to make it for my children. But I found that reason put me in a very terrible situation. It left me with scars that you can't even see, but I have. Right. And so the reason that I empower people with their finances, especially women, I'll be honest, specifically women, by becoming entrepreneurs is because I don't want any woman to ever have to stay for money. Money is never the reason that we're going to stay anywhere. We're going to be bossed up, independent, but still soft enough for love. I'm talking to them in the grant. And I want them to be able to feel me from the beginning. And if I'm first in line, if I have your application first in line, yeah, they read the others, but you already in their heart. So apply early. All right. I'm having a good time today. I don't know why. All right, guys. One more share that I have for you. Right. I'm back over here. I got the hang of it. Right. You want to do tips for success. We already talked about that. You want to start early, right? Start the app. If you see the applications on the 15th of April, get started now. Give yourself at least a week to do the grant if you can. Sometimes we don't have any time at all, but time is of the essence. We don't have all day, right? Sometimes Kwame might send the grant. He'd be like, listen, you got to jump on it. It's closed. I just saw it, but it closes tomorrow. Can you do it? My answers is already saved. I'm ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're done. And enter. But start early if you can. You want to follow up. Send a thank you letter after your submission. If we prepare grants for you, we're doing all this. We're following up. We're asking questions. We want to be like a little, like by the time they get their app, I'm emailing a question, even if I don't particularly have one. I'm just making our presence known. I'm making the presence known for you, right? So if I'm putting something in for anti-bullying for Dr. Maeva in Philadelphia, I'm making it known that I'm working with Case in Outreach, and CJ has gone through this as a young man, and this is why we're preparing a grant. Is there anything in particular that I should say? A little tip you like to share? They might say, oh, sorry, Inga, just do your best. Just speak from your heart. But they know our name when they see it. So hopefully that person gets our package. I already been talking to them. I already been hitting them up. Right? Right? Build relationships. Connect with funders before you apply. Come on, y'all. Is anybody like me and your Cash App just goes off randomly for $50, $10, $20, $100, sometimes $200? Cash App just went off. Oh, hey. They just ask you for money out of nowhere. I think that's like the most sad. That feeling makes me sad. If the funder doesn't know you, if you get to know them, at least they know your history. Hi, I just want to share a little bit about our organization. We'll be applying for your grant. If we get the money, this is what we'll be doing. We'd like to invite you to a workshop that we're having. Talk to them. This is what we do for the organizations that we work with. We talk in advance so they can get to know us, right? Build those relationships with people that you know. There's foundations that are out there that once they get to know you, you're going to forever get the money every year. Every year you're going to get back. They might give you 1,000. Next year, give you 5,000. The year after that, give you 25,000, give you 50,000. But you're locked in. Are you locked in? Are you my friend? Right? Is that this way? Listen, you're going to be locked in about building relationships. And this is the things that we teach in the community. This is what we share as a whole in our community, right? Learn and improve. Request feedback. We don't always get the grant. The statistic says if you do 20 to 30 grant applications, you're 99% likely to be approved for the grant. 20 to 30 quality applications that make sense from your organization with the right answers. Because see, you can do 20 to 30 grants, but you ain't saying nothing. But if you say it with power, with impact, with measurable statistics, with outcomes, right? With a detailed budget, with a little secret sauce from your favorite coach, you're going to get this money, 20 to 30 grants, right? And if we don't, because we don't, more likely than not get the grant, or more not, you know what I'm saying, backwards, not likely, more likely. Grants is a process. You got to go through this process. But you're going to learn to improve. You're going to ask what you could have done better. Sometimes they respond, sometimes they don't. But you asking is still putting you more in line with getting more things done for your business, for your grants and all that stuff, for being able to get approved for the grants, okay? So I have one more thing to share, which is, of course, how to join our community. Yay. I want you guys to know about this, right? Our community is dope. Our community is so dope, right? So when you join our all-new AI-powered community, you could continue to work together. I want to be able to know you. I don't want to just come on Saturday. I think you do get a good value with the post. When I post that here's the grant, you just get the grant, but at least you got the information. And if you're subscribed to our Get Grants Daily, when we send out grants, you get it there. But in our community, we interact every day. We are rocking. We got a community wall. We got chats. We got private sections. Like for you, all your documents are there. It's so fun in there. And it took us over a year to build it. And we're still building, but we're ready and we're launching it and we're sharing, right? And so why should you join our community? Well, grants. I put grants. You ever see a show by grants? It's like a movie. Anyway, we're always up to date. In the community, on the community wall, the grants are always up to date. We add new grants every day. And you're never going to run out of opportunities, right? So you can join our community, just the community, and be a part of the community, right? The community also, we have a DIY assistance for the community. That means that we find the grant for you, and then we prepare the answers for you. We put them on your community, in your community portal, and all you have to do is copy and paste your answers into the grant and done, right? So you either get the grants, just post it, and you pick your own, kind of see what's going on, and you do it yourself. We can DIY assist you by answering the questions, or we will do it for you. We will do it for you. You don't want to do anything. Just join the community. Our experts going to go to work. Kwame going to be out there like, okay, this you. Going to get it done. Going to get it done for you. You got Chat GPT in the community. You literally could click and use the Chat GPT as much as you want, unlimited, right? And you're able to connect with other people that are doing what you're doing, that are out here sharing and learning and growing and sharing their success and excited, collaborating. You guys might even get to work together. You know, they might be doing something that you like, they're doing something that they like, and y'all could collaborate on a grant together. Like, hey, if me and Ernie got together and did this grant, she could be speaking and I could be sharing, and boom, look at us getting the money. Grantors love to see two organizations working together. That's a double impact, because that means they got more for their money. And so you're able to do that within our community. I absolutely love that. And we want to be able to give you, I'm going to give you that opportunity today. I'm going to share the link with you. So for everybody that was here, I'll be sharing that link so that you can be a part of our community today. And it's going to be a special for you. Literally, it's usually like 147 or 197 or something like that to participate. But you can start today in our community to just for a month's trial for only $47, and you'll be able to see the wall and all that stuff and get your place in the community and decide how you want to move forward from there. So you want to love it. I'm going to send that to y'all today. So also you want to stay connected. Don't forget me. Follow me on Instagram at Inga Nykole, right? Y'all know we got Get Grants Daily here on YouTube. Y'all can connect in our Facebook group at Get Grants Daily. And then definitely set your alarm, set your notifications and all that. Set your notifications. And so I feel like we had enough for today. I try to always keep it under 1 hour, and we like 3 minutes away. And then I'm going to get my hair braided. Let me real quick. I'm going to read. Shay told me in Delaware, so she gave me 2 grants, guys, and I'm going to share for whoever's here. I'm going to share with you. She sent me the Longwood Foundation, which is my favorite one. Great community in Delaware, and then also Delaware County Foundation. If you're in Pennsylvania and in Delaware County, they have grants in the foundation out there too. Kwame, definitely, always good to prepare. This was God sent video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's your issue right now. I'm trying to tell you, I know this is how it is. My husband wants his taxes done. Tell him, all right. No problem. Let's get to it. Miss Lawanda, you know I got you. A new house is due to a slumlord. That's right. Financial literacy. You guys, can I like screenshot this? I'm taking a selfie with you guys of our chat today, of how y'all really rocked out today. And I'm so excited and so grateful for everybody being here. You know, I don't have too much more to say. The only thing I do say is like there's usually 3 people that watch our presentation today or come to our lives, right? And the first person is the person that's like, I was just checking you out, Get Grants Daily. I got the link. I just want to know more about you and what you have going on. And so here you are. We shared the information. We do this all the time. We want you to be successful. So you're just checking us out, but yeah, you're just learning about these grants. So our free platform is perfect for you as you get to know us, right? Second person, it was like, I had to come here. I wanted to know about you. It was in my spirit to like find something, and boom, it came up on my phone because that algorithm doesn't lie. And I kind of like it, but I got a couple more questions. And so if you have questions, then I want you to schedule a one-on-one with me or go to support at inganykole.com, and I'll put it in my support at inganykole.com. I want you can ask me questions right now too. So if you have questions, I'm looking at your questions, but if you have other questions and you want to send me an email, send me the email for your questions. And the third person is like, I'm going to take that special. I want to do it. I want to work with you guys. I want to see this community well. I want to be a part of what you got going on. And so I can't wait for you to participate with us. All right. And so I'm grateful that you're here. I'm going to be hanging out with my sister. I'm packing to go to Puerto Rico. Oh, I'm going on a vacation. I'm leaving on Monday. My son had a birthday. And so I'm about to be in the sun, 85 degrees. It's 85 degrees. I'm going to have a good time. So that's what we're doing. But if you have questions, guys, definitely put them in the chat. If I knew how to bring you live, I would do that, but I don't have no idea. And so thank you. Yep, I'm looking. And so if you guys, we're all done here. But if you want, what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to try to share the screen so you can see the community. Let's see. I'll share. And you can, we're done our presentation. So if you wanted to go ahead and sign off, I will see you. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day on purpose. And if you want to see what the community looks like, then I'm about to show you right now. And as soon as I get on it, give me a second. And then besides that, we're all done. So this is just a quick look into the community, answer questions. And thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate that. And I made latte this morning and I haven't had one single sip. So let's see. So what I'm going to share with y'all is what the community looks like. So, and we just started adding clients to it the other day, but we have been working on it for a while. So let me get over here. 1 second, y'all. All right. So I'm coming back to you guys. Hi. So first of all, yes, this is actually gonna be here in the YouTube for the replay. Peggy, it'll be here. Corinne, thank you for coming. Kwame, thank you for coming. Peggy, of course, thank you for coming. Who else? Mohammed, thank you for coming. What else I got? I'm looking and looking. Oh, Shay, thank you for coming. Carrie, thank you. My sister Dawn, thank you for coming. And so the last thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to share my screen. Andrew, thank you so. Anu, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know I'm so looking forward to being with y'all too. So here's what I'm going to share with you right now. So I hope y'all can see my screen, guys. Wait, because I got to come back over here and make sure y'all can see it. Okay, I think y'all can see it. Bigger. So if you look, wait, because I learned the steps of sharing my screen. So y'all see my screen, right? Yes and yes. So this is our community, guys. And so in our community, this is called, we have a boss up community because we have a master class to offer a cohort in, meaning like they have weeks of training, business training. And this master class actually is tomorrow at 7. If you want to join it, just put master class in the thing in the chat and send it to you. But this is a master class. They have replays, they have business grants, nonprofit grants, personal tips. They got a free ebook library, weekly challenging, other master classes that are for free. In a VIP section, they even get their homework in the community. But here's what I have for you guys. This is our grant tracking community. And so this is super cool. You'll be able to log into this community. You'll be able to take courses. Let me see if in case y'all say y'all can't see me. Yes, y'all can see me. Great. So you'll be able, this is the community that I'm offering for y'all today, right now, for 1 month trial for $47. And I will offer you the DIY grant strategy for $47 for only 1 month. This grant strategy DIY, I believe, is $197 to get started, and then it's $97 a month for the DIY. But for today, because you're here with me, for only $47, and I'll send you that offer today, you'll be able to be a part of the community and do DIY grant strategy for yourself. All right. Kwame's going to find the links for you. We're going to put the answers for you, and you'll be able to apply for your own grants this month. All right. And so we have announcements in the community. So we always are welcome people. Kwame said, "Happy Friday. I'm your new community grant coordinator. If you need assistance, I'm here." I told him happy Wednesday. Everybody find grant to help find everybody find faster to find the grants faster. Click here. Ernie Peppers from Brooklyn, New York came in. Bear Quarter Writers with this like Buffalo Soldier in Virginia. Dawn Fat Chance Productions came in. Then here in the city, there'll be nonprofit grants, there'll be business grants. There's Chat GPT where you tap and click, and you'll be able to go right to Chat GPT, right? Right to Chat GPT on the grant, and you can stay logged out because we're already going to have you already ready in that portal. So that's amazing. Let me check back and make sure y'all saying you're not saying you can't see me. All right, cool. The other thing that I love about our community, we got B, who's in where is she? She's out in Atlanta. She's a hairstylist. You got your coordinator, Kwame, Ernie, TKO, Fat Chance, both voters, Kason. But here's what I love. So here's something that we do. This is what the DIY strategy looks like. So it says, "Hey, Deshonda, here's your first DIY grant." This is what yours will look like also. So Deshonda will be able to click on this link for the grant. But when she clicks here, her answers are right there. So when she clicked on the grant, there's the answers to her grant. Her budget's there, renovations, playground equipment, educational equipment, staff training programs. All she literally has to do is copy and paste her answers into that grant. You see that? Right? It tells about the challenges that she faces. These are the answers. Why do you believe your business will be a good candidate? It's already done. what will be the impact for your community is already done, right? So she'll copy and paste her answers. So that's her PDF for the link for her grants. And then this was the link, and you can see this. This is the open grant actually on our wall. So you also too can apply. It closes, I want to say, on April 1st or 2nd. But this is the grant answers. Literally, what would you do with your grant? All she has to do, if I go back to Deshanda's answer, she would just paste it right there. The next one, paste right there. The next one, paste right there, right? That's it, guys. That's it. So that would be the DIY. The other thing I want to share is a grant that we're sharing with her, which is called the Pro Literacy Grant, the $10,000. This is a grant that we're preparing for her, but we've already started preparing the grant. What we did was we dropped the answers, little notes for ourselves so we can remember with the budget. This is different. If you look, there's nothing here about program playground equipment. This is a different kind of grant, right? This grant is going to be support $2,000, outreach events, vocational training, $2,000 for technology, $3,000 for resources. We're asking for $10,000, and we already prepared some of our notes so that when we go back to do her grant, all we do is click this link right here, right? And there you go. The grant is ready, or the grant is due by April 1st. Our answers are already there. Either Kwame or me will go in, copy and paste the answer, send it, and she is good to go. The only thing she'll have to do is register for the grant, and the rest we're going to be able to do with her. And so that's what our company is all about. We're working with Jones Community Alliance out in Georgia, a new community development, Mississippi, a community development corporation. Justice Redefined is a young lady in, she's a judge in Georgia, DeKalb County, Georgia, who's starting a re-entry program, which we love. Urban CEO, Profits Club is an amazing organization. The reason I'm honestly doing all the things we're doing is because we're working with them. And I have my own business because I want grants too, my husband's business, and so many more people to add to our board. And so we're excited about all that we have going on in the community, guys. And so as I'm stating with you right now, and I'll stop sharing because that's pretty much it. That's the community, and that's what it looks like. And I hope that you guys will definitely become a part of it. The offer for y'all is $47, and I will definitely make sure that you're able to do that. So, and then yes, we're going to talk about the text lady too. But if you guys don't have any questions, I'm out. I'm about to go. I'm about to clean up, start packing, and I'm going. So I thank you guys for being here. I want you to remember that you can do anything that you want to do. If you keep your eye on tomorrow, anything that you want to do is going to come. Y'all already know my favorite thing, my favorite scripture is eyes have not seen, nor have ears heard, nor has it entered into the hearts of man what God will do for those who love him. If you think about what you want, if you can see, achieve, and believe what you want, you got to see that vision. You got to see that vision as if nothing is in your way, no obstacles in your way. You have to think about it every day. Like, if I get through today, this is possible for me. I see this. I want to do that. I want to go here. I want to go there. I want to help them. Whatever it is you want to do, feel it in your heart. And if you get to feeling that in your heart and you keep that, what I just said to you, that eyes have not seen, nor have ears heard, nor has it entered in the hearts of man what God will do for those who love him, I promise you, you're going to have everything you want. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so abundantly blessed in your life, you're not going to believe it. But you got to do the work. And you got to believe that it's possible, even when it doesn't seem like it is, right? And if I keep talking, we're not going to get nothing done today. So thank you guys for coming. This was so fun. I appreciate you guys so much. Right? And so have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. This is definitely up for replay. It's just going to process and it's there. I'm going to send you, I'm going to send everybody that I see here that's still here the offer for the $47. And your awards, guys, Peggy and Corinne, make sure I still have your email, make sure I have your address for the candle, Corinne, okay? Make sure. And thank you guys so much for being here. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I'm over here taking notes. I'm going to take a picture so I remember. But I already did, right? So I'll make myself a video. Y'all have a great day. On purpose. All right. Bye-bye. See ya.